Rake Moose is here.
Snake Juice is here. Snake Juice is here. Very dark. Let's get the camera right. All right, we're gonna cap it. Let's put it over what we just did and see how she goes. Look at that. Well, there's new wood. This was my grandfather's shovel. And it's got, so the hickory in it is really old. It already has a patina on it. Just put some boiled linseed oil on it. So let's see what the snake juice is gonna do. This rag is still, oh wow, would you look at that. Look at this. I may have put tung oil on this, I don't know. But whatever it is, the snake juice is gonna, oh, well, would you look at that? We've got it on some hickory and it looks terrific on hickory. Let's try some ash. Not too bad on the end grain there. Let's do it on the side grain. We'll put a little more on here. Let's see, let's get this. Man, this stuff looks terrific on ash. This is one of the nicest handles I ever made, but it didn't pass its Navy SEAL training. Yeah, I like it. Let's see if we can get that in there. We can try another piece of ash. Wasting it, testing it out. Right? We're not wasting it. because you guys get to see. Oh, this is an interesting grain right here. Yeah, both of this. Well, I'm just going to drop it, Art. Let's get this all in the shot. Let's see if we can get this all in the shot. So the middle one is hickory. And these are the ones that didn't pass BUD/S training, Navy SEAL testing. These outside ones are ash. I think I would use a cotton rag rather than I'd use a cotton rag rather than a paper towel. I was just so darn excited to use it. I would definitely use this. And here's the shovel. It didn't turn it this amber. It was already this amber, but it did bring out a lot of the highlights in the shovel. And that's a hickory handle too. This is it's my grandpa's shovel. So this, he probably bought that in the 40s or so. So here we have a vintage piece of hickory and then brand new ash and hickory. So you can kind of get a idea of what it does to both types of wood. Lovely. And it smells good too. I would say that if you have a chance to pick this up, I would. You can get it from Killinger Official. If you just type in on a search killingerofficial.com in Google, it'll take you to Chris Killinger's site, where he sells his handles, which are awesome handles. This, when it's in stock, there's other stuff. There's file handles, files. There's all kinds of useful stuff there. So yeah, it's just a thing that I periodically check it. So it's definitely worth seeing what he's got. When he has a handle drop, there's a email list that I think you can get on to be notified that there's more handles in, because they go fast. The one thing that I would be very, very careful about is applying this over Watco Danish oil, tung oil, or teak oil. The Watco products have varnish in them. And so this type of penetrating product, basically the varnish puts a film over the wood. But like I said, just be careful. Do a little small area on your axe handle and let it sit and let it dry. And if it's sitting on the surface, it's not something that I would put on, if that happens,
If it soaks in, no problem. But if it sits on the surface of the Watco, I would just keep going with Watco. Seems like it's compatible to tung oil and linseed oil, boiled linseed oil. I mean, it would be compatible with raw linseed oil as well, if it's compatible with those. So there's all kinds of variations you can use, just depending on which order you put them on in. But always, 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 always do a sample piece. If you're making a handle, save your off-fall and practice with your finishes on that until you nail what you're going to do, and then you can proceed. I think if you're trying to recreate a vintage handle straight out of the bottle, the snake juice is going to be awesome. I've got a couple of experiments I want to try, and of course I'll share those. I think that's about it. Home run, Chris. Way to go. Indiana Doug, thanks for twisting my arm to try this stuff. I really appreciate it. It's something that I will use, and it's probably something that I will order every time it's offered, because it's not a big thing that he keeps in stock all the time. He doesn't have gallons and gallons of it sitting around. It's like a limited batch kind of run. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hey, thank you all for the views. Some of these videos that have gone out have gotten more views than normal, so thank you. Like and subscribe. Good stuff is coming down the road here, and we're just trying to get it all done. More on this later as things go by. I've got a whole thing on finishes coming down the road here, and this is sort of kicking it all off. And hey, thumbs up on the snake juice. Everybody be kind. See ya.